Hey guys, it's Amy. So a few of you have asked me about if you bite your nails and how short your nails can be to apply the Jamberry nails. So I took one for the team and I took the nail wraps off and spent about 24 hours picking at and biting at my nails. So just so you can see up close how short my nail is. Here there is no white, but then I also have a little bit of white on some of my other nails. So just so you can see about how short, that's my shortest nail, and any white you see there is actually dry skin. Isn't that fun? So we are going to apply jams, and I'm going to do my best to use all of the tools that you would have without the fancy heaters and whatnot. So I've already washed my hands. I used a dish soap to make sure that I got any oils off of my hands. So I've already done that part. Next thing you're going to need is rubbing alcohol. In some videos you'll see they have the alcohol wipes, which are great. If you don't have that on hand, just a cotton ball and a bottle of rubbing alcohol works. So first we're going to just quickly clean the nails. You might have a buffer. If you do not have a buffer, just get a nail file. You'll want it to have a low grit side, so check to make sure that you're not killing your nails with the rough grit side. So low grit side, just a quick buff. Also use your buffer, whichever works for you, whichever you have on hand. Then after I've done that, so I'm doing the shortest nail in this video so that you can see it. I rub again with the alcohol, get it clean. So we've washed, then rubbing alcohol, then a buffer, just to kind of rough up the nail a little bit to give the wrap something to adhere to. Then rub with alcohol again. And then next in line is you'll need your wraps. This is a sheet of wraps. I've already used some because I actually gave my sister a Jamicure. So once you have your wraps, you will want to figure out which size works best. I personally like to go, if you can't find the exact size, I like to go a little bigger versus a little smaller. And then you can trim down if you need to. Preferably the best size though, the closest. So I'm going to go with this size. I like to fold my sheet in half. And then I use my scissors. So you might have hair scissors. Just make sure that the hair is cleaned off so that you're not getting hair on your jam wraps. Or you might have cuticle scissors. Either works. I'm going with the less fancy version, so you'll see just how easy this is to do around the house. I haven't used like craft scissors or anything like that. Hair scissors or cuticle scissors is all I've done. So I fold my wrap in half, and you'll see that the sticker just kind of pops up. And then I use my scissors to pull that part off so that the oils from my finger is not sticking to the sticker. And then I cut the sticker in about half. Now at that point, the sticker is popped off. I'll grab at the end where I know that that part is not, hold on just a second, let me get that back on there. Where I know that end is not going to be actually on my finger. So now it's time for your heat. I have the good old fancy hair dryer here. Turn it on, and I keep that sticker stuck to the end of my finger. Hair dryer. And as you can see, the sticker, the wrap has kind of curled up. Get it nice and hot. I like to then place with it stuck on one side, my finger on the other to kind of help guide it. Then I stick it, here, let's see if I can get this into the camera so you can see exactly what I'm doing. I stick it lightly on, just like that. And then I grab the wrap and I pull and pull. And there's just like the first quick application before I fine tune it. A couple of things you can do. If you don't have anything on hand, you can just take your thumb, or whichever finger, and put it right in front of the meat. And then pressure all the way around, really applying pressure. If you happen to have one of these fancy Mama Jammas around, it's a cuticle pusher or a nail spoon, which I did not have this for my first probably 3 applications. You can take this and also heat it up in front of the dryer. And then I use that to go into the corners where the cuticles are, really adhering it down. Now, assuming you don't have one of those, but maybe you have one of these guys, you can also use that for added pressure. I tried this originally and I didn't really care for it. I found that I ended up making more wrinkles, but some people love it. So you can try that. Or if you don't have this and you want a tighter application, you can always use the baggie method. This is just a Ziploc that I cut. And you take it, wrap it firmly around the nail, and heat it up. There, again, just pressure. And you want pressure all the way out to the finger tip. Well, so as you can see, the sticker has kind of folded over my finger because I don't have nails. So I just simply kind of pull it up a little bit. You don't want to pull it up too much so that you're peeling it off of your nail. And then hair scissors or cuticle scissors, whichever you have, and I trim. Just getting the bulk of it off. And then I peel it up. I've just trimmed like the main stuff, then I peel it back a little bit more. As you can see, I've just peeled it off with my skin. Nail scissors, or hair scissors rather, and trim again. So there you can see I've gotten it even closer to my nail. And then, as I mentioned before, you want a fine grit on one side of your nail file. On the other side, you'll want the rough grit, and that's the side you want now is the rough grit. And you're just simply going to file, and you don't have to be too terribly gentle. I mean, you don't want to be wild with them, but so filing that back. So, and I like to go across and then pulling it kind of back and away so that you're really smoothing it down some more. And then again, heat. You can do just your thumb in front of the dryer. You can use the baggie again. You can use anything. I just like to go back along, get that tip a little bit more. And then there you have it, a Jamacure applied to a very bitten down nail. So there you go. I hope this video has helped, and please send me any messages or any posts if you have questions. Take care.